Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up to help the channel grow. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe for the new world consciousness. Suzy Ward channeling Matthew Ward, January 3, 2025. God's greeting, mysterious drones, upcoming changes, animals, volunteers, differences in physical and spirit worlds. With loving greetings from all souls at this station, this is Matthew. It is our great pleasure to welcome God. God, my dear children, there is so much light in your world now, so much goodness, and a brand new level of excitement. Life on earth is meant to be joyful, healthy, and prosperous for all, and it will be. You are helping to ensure this. Your new year will be unlike any other time in Gaia's long varied history. Out of the commotion will come greatly needed changes, and by year's end, you will be astounded at the abundance of reforms your light has helped bring about. Our whole universe thanks you. Keep shining brilliantly, precious souls, and love self and each other as I love you. Matthew, thank you, and thank you, Suzy. Matthew, thank you, God, for your reassuring words. Now we shall address the topic of numerous questions and comments, the mysterious drones. Your leaders who are working with extraterrestrial advisors know those are not mysterious at all, and not all are drones. The Illuminati know this too. The first objects seen were unmanned secret spacecrafts they sent up to get the public's reaction as a measuring stick, so to say, for a large-scale holographic invasion. That is why a Light Forces fleet commander told a few of the crews in cloaked reconnaissance ships to show themselves, and several intelligence-gathering crafts, which could be considered a future generation of your most sophisticated drones, were released from the mothership to add playfulness to the phenomenon in your skies. The commander also gave strong cautions to authorities not to fire at any Light Forces vehicle. The Illuminati, who are those authorities, are trying to keep the lid on their sinister interplanetary space project and the very existence of extraterrestrials, so their spokespersons can only say they don't know what the objects are, why they came or where they came from, but they don't pose any risk to Earth. If ever the public was panicky, that feeling turned to annoyance with feeble official statements. As interests returned to seasonal preparations and festivities, the common takeaway was, whatever those mysterious objects are, they did nothing to harm us, so let us eat, drink and make merry. In previous messages we have said, not all is as it seems. Now we say almost nothing is as it seems. Rarely does anything significant in the news have even a nodding acquaintance with actual happenings, and there is an increase in the number of doubles and AI clones pretending to be someone who is deceased or is staying out of sight for safety. What is authentic is, the power of love light permeating the planet is breaking down archetypical standards to make way for new structures and systems that will well serve a newly awakened society. Governments are being reformed or replaced, and new geographic boundaries being discussed will benefit affected citizens. Also on the near horizon are the emergence of truths that were covered up, often by labeling them conspiracy theories, and the exposure of the pretenders. The more distant horizon, the new global economy will serve all peoples and every soul will have a fair share of Earth's resources. War-torn areas will be cleared and rebuilt so displaced residents can return home. Religious dogma and falsehoods will fall by the wayside as people grow spiritually and consciously. Cultures will preserve the finest traditions and abandon those that originated in deep third density. Mutual respect will replace bigotry, divisiveness will end as unity consciousness develops, and life once again will be in harmony with nature. That is your world on the doorstep of Earth's golden age. Returning to the moment at hand, many of you have asked what you can do now for Earth besides just be. The plight of animals and their importance in your world needs to be more widely known. Animals are souls, aspects of God just as you and we are, and many species are way showers of unconditional love, loyalty, and supportiveness. How a civilization treats all its animals determines its evolutionary status, and in this respect, Earth's peoples need to step up and do better. Dear ones, please don't think we are overlooking what your light has influenced, the growing numbers of dedicated rescue groups, the thousands and thousands of families who have adopted pets in shelters, and the emphasis on protecting animals in their natural habitats. Your efforts in this regard and the light from animals' awareness and gratitude are part of the high vibrations on the planet. However, other situations are very disheartening, especially the inhumane conditions in which species that provide you with food live and die, and the sonar testing that is so injurious to whales and dolphins, the most evolved souls on Earth. Animals taken from their families and confined in zoos, circuses, or pools are sad, lonely, and desperate. A civilization that lets that widespread abusiveness exist and has puppy mills, kills animals for body parts, and uses animals in unnecessary medical and product testing is not ready to move into fourth density. A related situation is the befouling of your oceans with myriad tons of garbage. Dreadful disrespect of Gaia's body that also damages her sea life includes oil spills, nets that strangle marine life, toxic sewage, and spray in chemtrails. Dear family, the aforementioned situations and all others that need to be ended will be. You and previous generations of volunteers radiated the light that enabled some of Earth's peoples to realize they have the power to change what is wrong in their world, and the root of all wrong is darkness. White Hats is a recent name for warriors in the light forces that have taken on directly the captives of the dark forces, and you are the Hats' silent partners, in a manner of speaking. The love-light power of this teamwork is soundly defeating Earth's formidable foe. What happens anywhere in this universe affects everything everywhere else. That is why all light beings echo what God said, our whole universe thanks you. What is the difference, if any, of existing in 5D and existing in the afterlife? To me, it seems that both are the same. A civilization's spirit realm is designed to provide them with the finest of what they were familiar with, so fifth density worlds and their afterlife realms do have similarities in natural beauty, personal interests, activities, comforts, and conveniences, but they also have significant differences. Since physical worlds differ, their spirit realms do too. We shall speak about life in the many we know and occasionally a feature of nirvana, Earth's spirit word, that is not universally prevalent. But we begin with what is true of every spirit world: they are discarnate and residents have etheric bodies. Third density vision would not detect anything at all, but residents clearly see each other and everything else in their realms. And, when a soul in a spirit world telepathically sends images to a receiver, the soul and all surroundings appear solid. Etheric bodies differ from physical world's dense bodies in numerous ways. Incarnate souls can have sexual relationships and females can conceive and give birth. No babies are born in spirit worlds. Bodies are not designed for sexual relations or reproduction. People in physical worlds must eat to survive. Spirit world residents can drink liquids, which are eliminated as vapor through the skin, but they absorb only the essence of food because their bodies have neither the digestive nor elimination systems that dense bodies do. After persons in physical civilizations labor long and hard, their bodies can feel exhausted and achy. Etheric bodies never tire or feel any discomfort. To maintain optimum fitness, physical bodies need to sleep daily. Etheric bodies never need to sleep. Souls who arrive in nirvana younger or older than 35 or so years, quite rapidly age or de-age to that prime time in a physical body and remain at that stage throughout their spirit lifetime. That is not true of every civilization's afterlife. Pets and their families are reunited in many spirit worlds. In nirvana, animals who lived in jungles, forests, and prairies are tame and mingle with the other residents. All animals and people communicate telepathically, the way things were in the beginnings on Terra, the planet later called Earth. Planetary worlds are spheres and many include seasonal weather. Spirit worlds are amorphous and most have pleasantly warm temperatures throughout. A special feature of nirvana lets residents who want to enjoy winter sports encapsulate a large area of snow and ice in the midst of the realm's moderate climate, and that area isn't visible to anyone outside of it. In physical worlds like Earth, the lengths of light and darkness vary according to seasons and geographical locations. There are no high noon sunny days or dark nights in most spirit worlds. Light glows softly during daytimes and dims somewhat in evenings, and residents can manifest whatever light they desire in their homes. Fifth-density physical worlds are in the continuum, but for planning purposes people still may use clocks and calendars. Linear time doesn't exist in spirit worlds. Attire in physical worlds can differ as widely as climate, season, culture, and current fashion. Residents of Nirvana usually wear sandals and lightweight white robes with white, gold or pastel sashes or cords. That attire or other comfortable casual styles are common in spirit worlds. Love in a physical world varies from parental love to being in love with its strong sexual attraction and possibly heartache, infidelity, and disappointment. Love in spirit worlds is uniformly pure, without conditions or deviations, and the high vibrations of love permeate those realms. Love bonds from other lifetimes take precedence over legal partnerships in the immediate past lifetime. In a physical world, people concentrate on acquiring knowledge and honing talents and abilities for use during the lifetime. Most people in spirit worlds also like to study, but they use newly acquired information along with experience and knowledge gained in other embodiments to plan their next lifetime. Beloved sisters and brothers, life is glorious in 5D physical and spirit worlds. If you enjoy envisioning yourself living in those environments, do so of course, but please live every day to the fullest this lifetime. Can you imagine a more meaningful, fulfilling, unique experience than participating in a universally unprecedented multidimensional effort to liberate a civilization from eons of darkness? We cannot. Light is flooding Earth and steadfastness in your mission is part of it. All light beings in this universe honor and support you all along your Earth journey. Love and peace. Suzanne Ward. Website, MatthewBooks.com. Email, Suzy@MatthewBooks.com. Note from Suzy, dearest wishes for happy holidays and high fives for our year 2025. Please send questions and comments to Suzy@MatthewBooks.com. All messages from December 2003 to date are archived on MatthewBooks.com. Please share them. Also on that site you can read contents and a sample chapter of all 6 books and order them in Bookshop.